Yet a tragic accident has some community members just outraged tonight. A woman in a wheelchair was killed when she was hit by a car on Friday. Well, now one resident is speaking out in hopes of keeping other handicapped people safe and off the streets. Deanne Stein's live in our newsroom with the latest on this. Deanne.
That's right, Rusty. The accident happened near the intersection of Northeast 23rd and Martin Luther King Boulevard. In fact, that accident was one of two on Friday morning. The other woman hit is going to be okay, but in light of these pedestrian accidents, one resident we talked to today says she believes simple sidewalks could have prevented the death of the handicapped woman. Robin Leake lives near this intersection at Northeast 23rd and Martin Luther King Boulevard and says she's concerned by what she sees.
I see them dodging traffic. I see them rolling out in there and then having to come back because it's not safe. I've seen that here. I've seen in the midst of the construction them having to travel actually in the street in order to make it around.
She's talking about handicapped pedestrians who try to make their way from point A to point B. And while there are curb cutouts at the intersection itself, the pathway sometimes ends there. Then when one woman in a wheelchair was killed on Friday, she says that was the last straw.
Maybe something now will be done about it. I mean, it's sad that it had to come to this point and someone had to lose their life.
Leake says she's spoken to the city about the issue before, but was told it was up to the individual businesses to pay for the sidewalks.
Maybe they can build a relationship, these businesses in the city, and put some sidewalks in, complete some sidewalks. Instead of having a ramp to nowhere, these people will have a place to go and to do it safely.
And as for the woman killed, Leake says she believes she had to crisscross from one side of the street to the other just to stay on solid ground.
I wouldn't want somebody to think that maybe she just carelessly, here it is in the morning, she's just carelessly out there. I believe she really tried to protect herself.
Now, Leake plans to take her concerns to the city once again. Meanwhile, the driver who hit the handicapped woman was not charged with any wrongdoing. Rusty.
All right, thanks a lot, Deanne. Now, the city does have a committee on disability concerns and a policy concerning sidewalks. You can read that policy. It's online at news9.com/